care 3 times. I started using drugs and alcohol at the age of 6. I had crystal meth perfected in making by the time I was 14 years old. I was raped by 3 foster families. I used meth through junior high into high school. I played sports. I shot in between my toes so people wouldn't see my tracks. I then joined the Marines. I was in the Marines for 6 years. I came back from active duty using meth the entire time while I was in the Corps. I came back from active duty after 3 years in Honduras. A second lieutenant called me a pussy 3 weeks after I came back. I caved his skull in. I was removed from the service. I didn't get dishonorable, I got other than general. I was out for approximately 6 months, went to a bar. I was still drinking and using. A gentleman said he was sleeping with my first wife, the mother of my daughter. And I about beat him to death with my hands. In court, they gave me 6 years, aggravated felonious assault, with attempt and a weapon, because my hands were considered a lethal weapon. I went off in court. I did the first year in prison in the hole. When I got out of prison, I went back to drinking and using and slowly started moving myself down south. Before I joined the Marines, when I was in Ohio, I impregnated a woman and married her and then joined the Corps. I wasn't there for my daughter for the first 6 years of her life. Came back, got out, I was there for 6 months, gone for another 6 years out of my daughter's life. My daughter did not have a father. I was a mad user. I hated people. I hated everything. I hated life. I've been married 3 times. This last one cost me my freedom because a dude was sleeping with my wife, and I do like I do, unfortunately. I beat the crap out of him. I went to jail. My whole life's been about using. I spend more time in jail than out of jail because that's the only way I can stay sober and keep needles out of my body. As I had stated earlier, I hated people. For any reason, you guys bothered me. Listening to speakers here had talked about your father being a very important part of your life. I did not have a father. I was my own father, and I would not have God as my father because you let all this crap happen to be in my life. Until I surrendered to Him, as I have been in this program, which is a God-given program. My life has done a U-turn. I don't hate you guys. I love you guys. I want to help is what I want to do. It pains me now to know how much of a bad person I was because I was rotten. I was evil. I am now a warrior for God, but I was Satan's strong arm for a lot of years, fellas. I lived for him because I destroyed everything that I touched. I'm gracious enough to have my daughter in my life. Everybody else doesn't want anything to do with me. I have no family. You guys are my family. I'm trying to give up the hoorah Smitty because I don't want to be him no more. It's hard to let go of that stuff. That's all I know. Today scares the crap out of me, people leaving. Because I leave, I die. I don't understand it. What don't we get? We're here because of this insidious disease that will kill us. Every time we walk through that door and think we're okay. We got God on our side, fellas. Let's use him for what he's worth. He's made everything. We got this. All we got to do is accept him. We all have. I was an asshole. That's all I can say, man. I was mean. I was rotten. I killed 5 people in the service. I killed the dude that owed me $1,200 and fed him to fucking pigs so I wouldn't get caught. Raped my entire youth. And people wonder why I am the way I am. I had to be a man because I was weak and got taken advantage of. So my entire life was nobody's ever going to take advantage of me because I'll kill you first. and he's still there. I gotta keep him under wraps because it scares the shit out of me. Because I don't want to be him. I'm tired of being him. I'm old. I'm getting tired, fellas. Just work this program, man. Work your AANA. Work with God. Walk with God.
Amen.
I fought him for 50 years, and when I finally got on my knees and surrendered and gave it all to him, everything's different now. I don't want to hurt nobody. I want to stick my hand out and help you fellas. Help myself. Help everything. You know, we are all one. We are all men. We are all one entity. We are all supposed to help each other. That's what God designed this frickin' world for. Not to fight and kill each other. Not be the #1 power. To live in peace and harmony and get along. Our pride will kill us. As it happened today. This and this is Satan waiting for somebody to fall for it, and it's going to take you back out quicker than stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to watch my mouth and getting kind of excited up here. The only thing I can say to you fellas is I've been there. I've done that. I've done the wrong path. If any of you guys got even a little bit out of that, a little bit, more power to you. Run with it, man.
Amen.
Don't let small things, don't let the little things, don't sweat the small stuff, because it goes away. You can start your day over at any time. All you got to do is chuck it behind you. Say, hey, Father, I want to do this over. And he does it. All you got to do is ask and believe and let him in. Had a black heart for a lot of years, man. It's finally turned a little bit red, and I give a crap. I thought I was done, man. I'm 50 years old. I didn't think I could do this. One step at a time. Always stick your hand out to pick your brother up. Don't knock him down. Brother don't need that. Took every amount to knock our pride down just to walk into this building. Let's live and love each other, fellas. Let's do this. New World Order right here. Let's do this together, fellas.